Hi, I'm Dan Krause, and today I want to talk a little bit about using IRAs or not using them to pay for long-term care like nursing care. Before I get into that, though, I want to invite you to subscribe to my newsletter where we talk about estate planning and elder law issues every month, and you can get in on that by emailing newsletter@friendly.law. Um, so, many people are concerned about losing all of their assets if they should need nursing care or assisted living care or even at-home care because those things are not paid for by Medicare. And you have to pay out of your pocket until you are fairly well broke before Medicaid, the government needs-based program, will kick in and start paying for those things. So different states treat the qualified money like IRAs. When I say qualified, I mean qualified retirement accounts. They qualify under the federal law. So those are IRAs, 401ks, 403bs, certain type of ERISA arrangements, but those are normally IRAs. Can you save IRAs from the spend down that happens when someone goes into a nursing home? Well, if you are a single person, the answer is no. Your IRAs are countable, and those are things that the government, the state, the county is going to expect that you will spend on your own care before they will kick in to your care. Now, I want to qualify the no in that if you do certain planning beforehand, or even at the time that someone needs elder care, you can normally save more than what you could save if you just went through a spend down. So you should qualify, or you should talk to a qualified estate planning and elder law practitioner about what you may be able to save for your family. Now, the answer is different in Wisconsin regarding couples. Now, if you have a married couple and one of them needs care, say nursing care or assisted living care, but the other one does not, then in Wisconsin, you can save all of the assets in the non-needy spouse's estate planning in their qualified retirement accounts. So in their IRAs, in their 401ks, you can save all of that for the support of the spouse. It's not needed to be counted in what has to be spent down in order to get the other spouse qualified. Now, in the other two states where I am licensed, Illinois and Minnesota, the answer is different. Unfortunately, in Illinois and Minnesota, unfortunately for people who spouses need care, those assets are countable. So those also have to be thrown into the pot and spent down to the certain qualified limits that the Medicaid program has. Now, in Wisconsin, the limit for the amount that a spouse can keep while the other spouse needs nursing care or other care that Medicaid might pay for, the amount that the spouse can keep is $130,380 this year. Now it changes every year. Sometimes it changes more than once in a year, but that is the amount that you can keep. Now you get to add on to that any amount in Wisconsin that you have in IRAs. So even if you have $1 million IRA, you're allowed to keep all of that and not spend it down before your spouse can qualify for Medicaid. So that's all I wanted to say today. In Wisconsin especially, it is very good for a non-needy spouse to have qualified money in a qualified IRA. So just a tip that if you think that your spouse may need nursing care, if they have early onset Alzheimer's, or if they start to be going downhill and you think they may need care, try to preserve your IRA. Instead of spending that, spend other money, because all of your IRA can be exempted in Wisconsin when applying for Medicaid for your spouse. So if you have questions about that or about any other thing related to estate planning or elder law, please give me a call. I'll be happy to try to answer your questions. 608 268 5751. Thanks for listening, and I hope you've learned something.